Okay, seriously? No, seriously. I am about to share with you in a very quick video because I'm going to start making them quick for real. Seriously. Okay, I'm going to share with you 9 things that I can't live without. Okay, and you're going to probably say, okay, so what is the life lessons that I'm getting from that, Rhonda? Well, the thing about that is that some of the stuff that I can't live without, you're going to learn something about. You're going to learn something that's going to help you, I hope. Okay. So, first thing I can't live without, I cannot live without candles. I can't live without candles. This is a relaxing lavender. Doesn't matter what brand. I just get them at like Marshalls for like $5.99 or something like that. But I use candles all the time. I use them when I take a bath. That's one of the things I can't live without. But I use candles all the time because it's so soothing and so relaxing, and I just need that. And also, when I'm at home and I'm always lighting candles in the bathroom, just one, basically like this candle or something, and I'll light it in the bathroom. So when someone uses the bathroom, it's a nice smell, even when they go in and even when they come out, if you know what I mean. So I love candles. I really do. The next thing that I can't live without is I can't live without. I know you're saying, is she kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. I cannot live without soft. When I say soft, I mean like soft toilet paper. My husband had bought some toilet paper before, maybe only 1 or 2 times, and both times it was like this cheap stuff that I could not even believe. I didn't even want to like use it, and so he is like banned from ever buying toilet paper anymore. I am a soft toilet paper person, and my mom, who is in her 90s, maybe about 6 or 7 years ago, I went over to her house and I was like, "Mommy, I cannot use this toilet paper. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, you can afford to get nicer toilet paper that feels soft." So I know that sounds crazy, but it's a wonderful thing. And the same thing with the toilet paper is, I'm going to tell you a trick that that has helped me, and it's unbelievable even at this age of 57 years old. And I don't know if anyone else deals with this, but every once in a while I will still break out with a zit, like a major pimple zit, and it's in usually in my T-zone, so it's like right down in here on my nose somewhere and around up under my chin. I have not had a pimple in maybe since I've been doing this little trick here, and maybe like about maybe 6 months. And I can feel it when it comes on. Sometimes if I'm eating too much sugar, I can't really pinpoint what's happening. But sometimes when I'm doing some things and I feel like it's starting to get real sore in an area, like I had a pimple that I felt was coming up, all day long, I'm taking soft toilet paper, or the other thing that I found are these little things, these little softy things. You get like a 250 of them for like $4. And all night long, I'm dabbing, I'm dabbing that area where it's starting to feel like a pimple is about to come. And I will dab it all night long, like throughout the night, wherever. I just don't want the oil to come out and bring the pimple out. So when I dab it, it dries up. There's no cream. There's none of that other stuff. I mean, it took me 57 years to figure out how to keep pimples from coming up out of my face. That is just ridiculous. I have just told you right now. So I just do this. Like if there's a pimple and I feel it like starting to get red, you know when it's starting to happen, and you're like, I can feel that pimple coming. As soon as it started happening, grab some tissue, some very soft tissue. If you don't, get some of these little softy things, whatever, and then just I'm just doing this all day. I'm just just dabbing it so the oils won't build up and the pimple will come out. And I know it sounds crazy, but this shit has been working for me like crazy, man. I'm telling you, it may be the best tip that you get from this life lesson. So I'm constantly dabbing. Okay, so I can't live without that. Let's move on. 3, I cannot live without lemons. I love lemons. I drink lemon water in the morning. I drink lemons with water during the evening. I love to drink water, and you should too. We really do need to drink much more water. If you drink pop, that ain't water. If you drink any kind of juice, that ain't water. If you drink milk, that ain't water. I'm talking water, right? And so, but what I do is throughout the day, I squeeze lemons in it. I drink lemons early in the morning with some water, whether or not I heat it up and make it tea. I'm having tea with my candle in the bathtub, which is the fourth thing I can't live without, taking baths. And so it's just such a cleansing in the early in the morning. Even before I exercise, I'm drinking like a big thing of water. And you should keep water by your bed. They say that all the time to make sure you get it enough in you. Okay, so candles, soft toilet paper, lemon water, and the fourth is I cannot live if I wasn't taking baths. Now I like showers, but I can take 2 baths a day easily. Like in the morning, early in the morning after I exercise, or later at night, pretty much every night. I love taking baths. I light my candles. I have my iPad with my music or my positive affirmations going. I'm a real big believer in taking baths. Okay. Fifth, what is it that I can't live without? I can't live without really good food. I won't eat stuff that is not good. I'm not eating it. So don't give it to me because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I'm not gonna eat it. If it's not good food, I ain't eating it. Period. Point blank. Okay. What else I can't live without? I can't live without exercising. Now, trust me, I've tried, and when I don't exercise, give me a good 2-3 weeks, and you're like, wow, you picked up a little weight here. I can't live without exercising. For the rest of my life, I will be exercising. Now, get this, and I've said it before, exercising can be as simple as putting one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and just doing a nice walk. I can go and do a walk for like 4 miles, 2 miles somewhere, 2 miles back. I'm good. But I also like to do exercises early in the morning, so I'm not out there walking, but I'm using weights. I'm doing some form of exercise every day. I have to do something. I got to move my body some way, some kind of way. All right, so I'm in number 6, number 7. Okay, so this is something that I'm gonna like come a little closer and share with you what I cannot live without. And the interesting thing is it took me almost 50 something years to figure this out because no one really told me. And I think this is where like that's a whole nother conversation, whole nother talk show. I won't get into that, but I mean, this is what I can't live without. I can't live without a really good bra. You heard me, a really good bra. And for so many years, I didn't have a really good bra. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have nice bras, but they weren't the kind of bras that you really need for a woman of my stature. You with me? So now I went and got fitted, and I just went crazy. They just did a Victoria's Secret's bra thing right before Christmas. And typically I spend about 50 something bucks on my bras, right? And they have bras for like $35. And I just got every bra that I need to have. Let's just say that, okay? So, I mean, I'm not being sponsored by anybody and definitely not by Victoria's Secrets yet, but I'm a real big believer in going there. I took one of my friends there and I was like, girl, I know it changed my life. It changed my clothes. It changed my style. I'm feeling like a whole new person in my wardrobe. Bottom line is you need to go to Victoria's Secrets and have them measure you so you can get good bras. And she came out of there with a credit card and 6 damn bras and some panties later. All right. Ain't nobody got time for panties. I'm just talking about bras right now, all right? So I want to share that with you. I can't live without a good bra now, okay? And I pretty much got them in different colors and sizes and shapes or whatever. All right, and the next thing is I can't live without traveling. I love traveling. I'm an explorer. I love to see things. And one of the ways that I like to travel, get this, is I like taking the damn train. I'm a big Amtrak train ride. I've been to Pittsburgh, to Delaware, to Atlanta, to where else did we go? To New Orleans. My niece and I took a trip to New Orleans and on the train, and we did the birth car and and all that. And I mean, I love trains, the big giant windows that you can look out. I take my iPad, take my earphones and all of that, my computer, and it's so relaxing. I go to airplanes and go to airports, and what are you doing? You're taking off your shoes, you're standing in line, you're like taking off your jewelry, you're doing all this, and it's just crazy, and and it's just so hectic. And when I go to the train, I bring my wine, I bring my good food. I'm like all set, baby, and I bring my books, I bring my magazines, I bring everything that I need. And I don't care if it takes me 24 hours to get somewhere. I usually build it in with that time. I love the tranquility of riding on a train. Okay, so that I can't live without that. And I think the last thing, let's see, candles, soft toilet paper, lemon water, taking baths, really good food, a good bra, exercising, traveling on the train. And the last thing I can't live without is my iPad. I mean, I'm listening to tapes. Books on tape. I'm listening. I love my iPad. I'm listening to my music. I'm taking my pictures. I mean, it's crazy. So one little funny thing, I was out somewhere, we were out traveling somewhere or something, and it was a nice little scene, and we were in a restaurant, and our waitress was really busy. So I asked this other waiter guy, I said, hey, listen, can you take a picture of us? It's me and my husband, and can you take a picture of us? And so I pull up my iPad, right? And so I said, here, can you take a picture of us? And he was such a little ass. And so he said to me, he's like, do you have anything bigger than this? And I thought, oh my God, I know I'm old school. I know I'm old school, but I like this little iPad and I can see it, better than the little camera phone. And then that's a whole nother story. My camera is like, I'll even tell you, it's not the last three versions. Let's just say that. But it's still working. I can still get text. I can get on when I need to get on to Google, blah, blah. But anyway, bottom line is those are just a few things that I can't live without, the 10 items. So maybe the life lesson in here is maybe one or two of those things. You may find that, I can't live without this either, especially that toilet paper, especially that blotting of the pimples when you feel it coming on, that little red spot and that little thing. I'm telling you, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Love you. Life lessons for Black women. Mwah! Take care, guys.